you hear that black metal riff come on, you know Jeremy Travis is going to be coming out.
This next contest, Wes, is going to be absolutely no joke. These two gentlemen have a long and storied history. It involves a lot of pain, a lot of brutality, and a lot of violence. And I don't believe they're going to choose tonight to pull any punches.
Definitely what you would call a blood feud for sure. The Ronin, Jeremy Travis, making his way into the ring right now.
Hailing from Anchorage, Alaska, and also known as the King of Mobs, Jeremy Travis has shown up ready for bear.
Giving off a very evil vibe tonight with the music and the mask. He's ready to take it and cause some chaos against his opponent.
The Centerville street fight is sure to be a tremendously disastrous affair for both of these men, and whoever ekes out the win, I'm not sure there's going to be a true winner. Culmination of a lot of history between these two.
There's definitely going to be a lot of mayhem in this matchup.
Here he comes. Oh, and he has wasted no time headed to the ring. The Pallet Town Punk, Chris Jones. Ready for this Centerville street fight, no disqualification contest. Gotta wonder if these two are going to be able to button up their past or if it's just going to keep rolling on in a violent and bloody affair.
Well, it looks like he's on a mission and he is definitely out for blood, so we'll wonder if we see someone busted open tonight in this matchup.
Fans will have to forgive us if they spill too far out and we lose control of the action. I have a feeling this is going to be one. Wasting absolutely no time getting started. The Pallet Town Punk and the Ronin, they're here to finish business.
Immediately heading to the outside. It's already spilling into the crowd, right into the front row.
These fans here in Centerville are having to stay very mindful of their placement in relation to this fight. This isn't a wrestling match. This isn't a contest. This is a fight.
Ooh, knife-edge chop, and then he gets a chop right back of him. And then another one. Just exchanging chops back and forth.
These two are lending no quarter whatsoever.
The sounds of the chops reverberating around the arena.
It's impossible to miss the absolute vicious and devastating effects of these chops. Both of these guys are taking a little bit of time to measure one another and get back to an even keel. Back in January, right here in the Stables Event Center at Showdown at the Stables, there's a four-way contest for the King of the Campus Championship. And these two cost each other the opportunity to win the match or have an adverse effect on the decision when Draven Lee took the title because they were too busy fighting one another on the outside.
Their blood feud that had been going on kind of cost them the match because they were more worried about destroying each other, and that's kind of what set up this match here for tonight.
Sometimes when you have a certain type of opponent, Wes, you have to finish that fight between the two of you before either one's going to be able to move on and make anything of themselves here in the ranks of Revive Pro. And that's where we're at right now tonight.
And that's why this is a street fight with no disqualifications and no countouts. So they can finally get this over with and oh, 1, 2, oh, near fall.
Chris Jones seems to be the favorite of the crowd here. I think Jeremy Travis is a little bit too on the dark side of things for the crowd here in Centerville, Tennessee.
These are good Christian people here. They're not too fond of the dark side.
These two just not backing down one iota from one another. shots to the face, both kneeling, level to level. At some point, sometimes these things just get uncomfortable.
The true definition of strong style, just completely decimating each other with those forearms.
I'm not sure either man really knows where they are at this juncture. They're definitely ringing each other's bells, and you've got to think that they're both seeing stars here a little bit in Centerville's night sky.
Right to the neck. This isn't even a wrestling match at this point.
This is a blow-up, knockout street fight, just like promised. Both of these men are, you gotta say, pretty even keel across the board here. They're going blow for blow pretty much. Jeremy Travis got a little excited there. And Chris Jones got the
drop kick onto the outside into the front row.
Chris Jones using Jeremy Travis's momentum against him to set him up for that drop kick into the chairs. Referee Jesse Fields trying to watch for the counts in this Centerville street fight, which do mean that falls count anywhere.
Hell of a chop right in the front row again.
I don't know about you, Wes, but that makes my chest hurt.
You don't want to be on the receiving end of one of those. You can already see how red his chest is getting, and this match has only been going on for maybe 2 to 3 minutes. Imagine what it's going to look like towards the end.
This kind of contest, you got to understand, Jeremy Travis just retaliated with one swift kick to the chest and completely negated any advantage that Chris Jones had built up. And now they're off into the merch, back in the back corner area of the arena, deep into the crowd. You got to think neither man has fun plans for the other one.
Is that a trash can?
I wouldn't even be surprised if I saw a kitchen sink tonight, Wes.
There's no telling what these men will do to each other to prove their point.
Another near fall count on the outside. You got to think, after so many contests and fights against the same individual, the same foe, you find your equal in battle, and eventually it culminates in a fight such as this where there's only one way out. And the other person's going to have to be completely incapacitated to the point that they can't answer the call.
This is nothing but pure mayhem, pure carnage, pure destruction. These boys' chests look like chopped meat. And he's got the steel chair. Let's see what Chris Jones is going to do with that.
Jeremy Travis taking the high ground, going to the inside of the ring, and you can tell that Chris Jones has a bad idea. Travis has a bad idea to match it. It looks to me like they're about to once again go blow for blow.
He had the high ground. I mean,
Jeremy Travis taking advantage of Chris Jones getting into that ring.
multiple kicks to the gut, more forearms right to the face. Big boot, and it connects very hard.
The Pallettown Punk is at a disadvantage, stuck in the corner right now. You got to think the King of Moths has bad ideas in mind for Chris Jones.
Drop kick chair right to the face.
Straight out of the pages of old school ECW, taking a drop kick to the chair to the face. Jones may be out.
Very reminiscent of RVD. Cover. And another near fall.
He barely eked out of that one, Wes. I'm not sure how much Jones has left in him.
Looks like the lights are on, but nobody's home.
Travis doing a really great job of, for the first time in this contest, really maintaining an advantage until, whoa! Roaring
Discus forearm.
velocity and a huge striking blow to that chair straight into the face of Jeremy Travis, who also mustered the gumption to kick out.
Is he setting him up?
Not going for that suplex attempt. Ooh, vicious European uppercut counter out of that suplex attempt by Chris Jones. Northern Lights suplex. Jeremy Travis has put some people out with that Northern Lights suplex in the past.
And surprisingly, that kick out had a lot of power coming off of it after such a devastating move.
That might mean that Chris Jones is nearing the end of his reserve. He might be grabbing the last little bit of the tank to get out of that one.
Where's Jeremy Travis going? What's he about to grab? Is it going to be that kitchen sink we were talking about?
There are all kinds of things around here at the Stables Event Center. One thing Jeremy Travis knows after that Northern Lights suplex is that he's got time.
It looks like he's grabbed a pallet.
He's going to use a pallet to take out the Pallet Town Pump. How appropriate.
I think he had this planned out a long time ago. He knows exactly what he's doing. Calculated moves.
Travis has been the one to have the more calculated strategy of the two here throughout this contest. He's maintained the advantage for the longest amount of time. You see him take the high ground earlier and take advantage of Chris while he was trying to get back into the ring.
When you have that much hatred for your opponent, everything's premeditated. You know what you're going to do. You're ready to see blood. You're ready to see pure mayhem.
If you cannot let that urge for violence take over your ability to execute a plan, you're going to have the advantage when it's all said and done.
Chris Jones not looking too hot right now.
Now Travis knows that he has some time. He knows he went and grabbed that pallet. It might have taken too long. Double arm DDT.
Oh my God, he kicked out of the double arm DDT. He usually finishes off opponents with that move.
That marks two finishers, one from each man, that have not put down their respective opponents.
I cannot believe it. I am completely surprised.
This is a contest that isn't going to end with anybody having anything left to expel, I can tell right now.
The first person to make that big mistake is going to be the one that takes the advantage of this. Does it look like he's setting him up for a DDT?
Onto the pallet. Oh, Travis turns it around. Forearm. Northern Lights bomb. Onto the pallet.
Oh my God, right onto the pallet, from the Pallet Town Punk onto the pallet.
If Jeremy Travis can pin Chris Jones right now, that's the end.
To our winner of the Centerville Street Fight, the Ronin, the King of the Mobs, Jeremy Travis.
An appropriate ending for the Pallet Town Punk getting taken out on the pallet.
Jeremy Travis taking advantage of. You got to think that pallet, like you said, Wes, is premeditated. Taking advantage of being able to have the time after laying out Chris Jones with his first Northern Lights bomb attempt. And this joke's here.
The thing is, we got to wonder if all this was worth it, because he seems to have hurt himself too a little bit, and all that just to take out his opponent.
The big question now is this over? Is this the last chapter in the blood feud between Jeremy Travis and Chris Jones? I have to say, I don't believe that it is.
Knowing their history and how much hatred they have for one another, I don't see this being the last time we see these guys lock up in the squared circle.
The Ronin picking up the victory on this particular evening. In the Centerville Street Fight. What a contest that was. I didn't think either man was going to be able to walk of their own volition out of here, but Chris Jones, thus far, he has not gotten up. You see some of the guys coming out from the back right now. I think that they're out here to try and help make sure Chris Jones can make it to the back. I'm not sure that he has the wherewithal to do so on his own.
He's been broken in half tonight. Let's hope he can recover and be able to make it in the next match that he has to do. Hopefully next time we come out next month.
It begs the question, Wes, you gotta wonder, what's next for Jeremy Travis and Chris Jones?
After seeing this tonight, I don't really know what they could do to top this.
See Jeremy Travis recognizing his win. The Ronin gains the victory here at Centerville. Heart-shaped box chew. The entire build, you gotta think, it's gotta be extremely difficult to swallow.